Hi guys, my name is Nonima Digela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to go to the streets so that we can find out what are the people saying about this entire situation. I saw Umalume wethu lana Genius Philos posted a thread. I'm gonna go through it for you guys, and then we will go to other people also to see what's going on. This is the thread that he did. The assassination plot only surfaced when the state case began collapsing. For months, no threat, no scare, no drama. Then Absalom and Gwabini Zungu exposed the bright lie. Suddenly, SEPS discovered a hit squad in the gallery. Come on, we see the pattern. Senzo Meyiwa case. If SEPS if South African police services had solid intelligence of an active assassination plot, why wait for cameras to roll before making a show of it? Real threats are handled quietly. Are handled quietly at outside the courtroom, not during court proceedings on TV. This was theater, not policing. Brigadier Mate says the men were taken for profiling and questioning and not arrested. We saw heavily armed police escort, which is it. If the threat was real, where are the charges, names, docket numbers? The story evaporates on contact with logic. And then who exactly are these key role players on the side of the state who needed protection today? The state isn't calling witnesses anymore. The only people testifying are defense witnesses exposing falsehoods. So who is in danger or whose credibility is? Absalom testified. Suddenly Nduli harassment claims resurface at the hands of DCS South Africa. Gwabini testified his companions are marched out and harassed by South African Police Service. This isn't intelligence-led policing. It is witness intimidation wrapped in a blue uniform. The public deserves answers from OCJ, Republic of South Africa. Why was no officer called to the stand to explain the legal basis for entering court and removing people mid-proceedings? Judge Rata Mokgoatleng simply said, I don't know. That cannot be good enough in a constitutional democracy. How many times will armed South African police members disrupt proceedings without judiciary oversight? A courtroom belongs to the judge, not to roaming officers acting on vague threats with zero particulars. This is a fair trial issues now. OCJ, what message does this send to future defense witnesses? Testify against Gininda and your family gets dragged out in handcuffs. We cannot allow policing tactics to become tools of intimidation in a trial already hanging by threats. If the threat was truly imminent, why no arrest? Why no weapons recovered? Why no press briefing with facts? This was not about safety. It was about controlling the narrative and witness intimidation. This is about making it difficult for the defense. Justice cannot survive on theatrics. South African police owes the court and the public a transparent explanation, and the judiciary must stop watching in silence while proceedings are hijacked. South Africans deserve better. At OCJ, at Judges Matter, the assassination plot isn't in the gallery. The real assassination is happening to justice itself in this case, quietly, systematically, and publicly, while everyone is told to trust the process. No, we need accountability, OCJ. This is not right. This was it's Genius Pelosi. He did a thread, and I thought, let me share with you guys. And I agree with these things that he wrote here, because wow, what is this, Nasana? What have we become? Is our country becoming the next country that treats people the way our neighbors are treating their people? What is going on? Is our government charging to that other side of that late president who used to abuse his people that he was leading? What is this now? What is this now, Sana? Why are we being treated like this as a country? Because this is a country situation. This is a country problem. This is a country concern. We can't be accepting of such situations. We can't sit and act as if none of this is worrisome. We can't sit and act as if this does not need attention as it should. It needs proper attention, attention that is going to deal with it decisively. It needs to be dealt with. We can't call ourselves a constitutional country, a country with freedom of rights, freedom of speech, freedom of this and that, and then constitution is not pulled up when it needs to be. No, Section 35 needs to play its role here. It needs to play its role here. There is no way we are going to accept this as it is and be expected to say dankie to who for the why. This is way beyond bias, judges, or procedural what. This is, wow, guys. Now, does that mean we are on our own as citizens of South Africa? Does that mean if police are being exposed now, things are going to happen like that? No, guys, no. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is not good for our democracy. This is not good for our country. This is not good for the future of witnesses inside the courtroom. Now, they are going to say people are not talking, people don't want to become witnesses. How are people going to become witnesses if this is how they are going to be treated? Witnesses are going to be treated this way. How are people going to be witnesses if they are going to be threatened and live? Because these are threats, these are intimidation theatrics. If this is going to happen, who is going to be confident to come forward with information when the time comes for whichever case, not just this one now? How are people going to do the right thing if things are going to be like this? No, guys, no. This is getting way out of hand. Way out of hand, if you ask me. It's not it, guys. This is not it. I don't know about you, but yeah. What are your thoughts when it comes to what was happening? What are your thoughts? How are you feeling about it as a South African? Where does it place you? What do you think? Why? What should be done? How are we supposed to move next to the next level or phase? Anyway, for more drama and more updates on the Senzo Mewa case, please stick around and make sure that you are always glued on my channel. I'll bring them to you. Thank you very much. I'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye.